That's right. Are you ready to get your butts kicked? Because I'm ready to kick them. All right, so here we go. I am going to be teaching you some new things this week. And to give you a break, Mrs. Hernandez is hopping on Wednesday, and she is doing yoga with you. So you are going to get a little Zen time and away from the crazy, which would be me. So get your whiteboards ready so we can write down the workout. You are also going to need a broomstick or some kind of like a PVC pipe or some kind of a pole. I am using one of my son's crutches. So it just happened to be in the garage and I thought, perfect, I don't need to go get the broom. I already have what I need here. So you are gonna need that and possibly a weight if you wanna try the next crazy workout I'm gonna show you, or the next move I'm gonna show you, because I learned something new and I cannot wait to share it. So I am gonna be using, you can use a hand weight. I can do it with a hand weight, but this isn't quite heavy enough for me. I need something a little heavier to help me balance a little better. So I am using a kettlebell, but you can try it without weight. I am just not talented enough to get myself up, but some of you might be able to do it. You guys might be strong enough. So like I said, I am not strong enough to do it on my own. So I need a little assistance. So anyways, we have for you today, we're gonna talk about barefoot training. That's right, barefoot training. So that is when you are working out in your bare feet. So I got my little Miss Sunshine socks on today, and we are gonna do some barefoot training. So feel free to try it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But it's something that I've started in the last couple months, and I've just learned about it, and it's pretty amazing. So, and it makes so much sense to me. So, did you know that your feet have 12 muscles in them? And those 12 muscles are responsible for all of your balance, stability, and mobility. So everything as you're walking, working out, exercising, all those things, your feet is the base of that kinetic movement, or that it's called a kinetic chain. So your feet are the base of that movement chain. When we put shoes on, the shoes kind of take the job of the muscles in our feet, and they provide stability and balance. So our feet aren't sending enough messages to our brain. So when you work out barefoot or you walk barefoot, it's sending your brain messages about how well your muscles and joints are being stabilized and balanced. So think about it. When you injure an ankle, and you have to put more pressure on your other leg. Sometimes that leg, your knee may start hurting, and then your hip, and then your back, and it could go clear up into your shoulders, into your neck, because your feet are the very base of all of your upward movements. So when we walk barefoot, we are actually strengthening the muscles and the nerves in our feet, so we do have better balance and we do have better mobility. So we're gonna try it. So again, if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can go ahead and stick your feet in your shoes. Stick your feet in your shoes. You can go ahead and wear your shoes. That's totally fine. I'm gonna do it in my bare feet with socks on because I don't like to be barefoot, like completely. So, all right, so grab your whiteboards. Let's talk about our workout for today. So every day this week, I want you to do a mini WOD to warm up. And again, this is gonna be super simple. I'm gonna walk through the movements with you, but grab your whiteboard and write this down. You might wanna pause it here. Okay, so we are gonna do 3 rounds of 10 jumping jacks, 5 walkouts, and 5 good mornings. And those good mornings, that's what you're gonna need your pole for. And then walkouts is a new one. I'm gonna show you that. It's kind of, you may have heard it called an inchworm before. So I'm gonna do those with you. And then jumping jacks, you know what those are. Then we're gonna do a 10-minute AMRAP. We're gonna do 2 sit-up to standings. If you can't do those, or you don't feel comfortable, or you feel off balance, you can go ahead and do 5 regular sit-ups. And then we're gonna do 2 high-low planks. I'm sorry, not 2, 6. I'm reading it backwards, looking at the screen. Looks like a fancy 2, but it's a 6. So so you're gonna do 2 and then 6 and then 2 and then 6, and you're gonna keep going and get as many rounds as you can in 10 minutes, which you can take as many breaks as you need. And remember, for every round you do, make your little line and then just put a little tick on your line when you have completed them. Just like that. Okay, so your goal is to try and get 10 rounds in. That means you're gonna do 2 sit up to standings and 6 high to low planks every minute. And that would give you 10 rounds in 10 minutes. So that's your goal. But if you don't make it, if you don't get that far, that's totally fine. Not all of you will be ready for that. So let's go ahead and look at a couple of the different new movements that we have. Let me move you to right here. There you go. Okay, so make sure you can see me there. Okay, so I'm gonna take my pole. I'm gonna put it behind my shoulders. Okay, I'm gonna put it behind my shoulders. It's gonna be flat against my shoulders. Okay, I'm gonna hold either end of it. Okay, my feet are gonna be shoulder width apart with a slight bend in my knee. I'm not gonna have them like this. I'm not gonna lock them out. Slight bend. I'm gonna tighten up my tummy, tighten up my gluteus maximus, you know what that is, and I'm gonna lower down. Okay, when I do that, notice that your gluteus maximus loosens, but it pulls on those hamstrings. You know what the hamstrings are. The hamstrings are those muscles behind your leg, going up into your gluteus maximus. So you're gonna do that, keeping your back flat, looking up. There you go, just like that. Okay, you're gonna do that 5 times. Okay? I have low battery. Let's just keep going. And hopefully it doesn't die before I finish this. Okay, a walkout. A walkout, you're just gonna stand with your feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart. Try to keep your legs straight. You don't need to lock them out. Okay, you're gonna go down, walk yourself out into plank, and then walk yourself back up. Okay, you're gonna do that 5 times. That just kind of gets your body mobile, stretching things out. So you're gonna do 10 jumping jacks, followed by 5 walkouts. And then you're gonna go into 5 of your good mornings, okay? So that is your warm-up, 3 rounds of that. And then your AMRAP, you're gonna do 2 sit to stands, and then you're gonna do 6 high-low planks. So your sit to stand, this is the one where I am gonna need some assistance because I cannot do it on my own. So I'm gonna hold my weight at my chest, go into the sit-up position, put my weight behind my head, and whoops, make sure I hold it correctly. And then I'm going to bring myself up. Now, if you can do this without a weight, that's awesome, okay? And then I'm just gonna sit back down, roll myself back, and up again. Whew. See, so even my balance isn't that fantastic. Okay, and then going from high to low plank. Okay, you're just gonna be high plank, go down to your elbows, and back up. Down, up, down, up. Try not to shake, try not to wiggle too much, try to keep it as tight as possible, holding in all of your muscles, tighten up your gluteus maximus, tightening up your legs all the way down to your feet. Okay, so that is today's workout. Pretty simple. Okay, it's not simple. I'm lying. It's gonna be hard. But we should always work to challenge ourselves and make ourselves stronger and better. All right, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.